Good morning. Welcome to Deb's True Crime Notebook. Well, the defense has released a new document, and they're requesting that the jury be taken to the murder scene and to the trails. Let's get into this information. State of Indiana, County of Carroll, State of Indiana versus Richard M. Allen. Motion for jury to view scene. Richard Allen, by counsel, pursuant to IC 3537-2-5, asked the court to order the impaneled jury to be transferred to the Freedom Bridge, the Monon High Bridge, and to the site where the bodies of the victims were located, as well as the site of the old CPS building where the prosecution claims Richard Allen's vehicle was parked between 1:30 p.m. and 4 p.m. on February 13, 2017. The view would be requested as it would greatly aid a jury's understanding of evidence presented at trial, including observing and feeling the unique topography of the land, something that cannot be understood from photographs and videos. Specifically, the request if for the jurors: 1. To walk the trail from the Freedom Bridge to the Monon High Bridge. 2. To then view the opposite end of the bridge where the victims were allegedly abducted. 3. Finally, to view the area where the victims were found, and then the location where the prosecution claims Richard Allen parked his car from 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. on February 13, 2017. These locations are less than 2 miles from the courthouse. Juror transportation and viewing could be easily completed in under 90 minutes. Allen and his counsel, Andrew J. Baldwin, Bradley Rosie, and Jennifer Auger, request to be present along with the prosecution and observe the viewing under whatever direction and guidelines the court may order under Indiana Code Section 35-37-2-5. If because of any security concerns, the court does not wish to allow Allen to be transported to view the scene, he waives any such right and asks that the court order this jury view occur without him. Respectfully submitted, Andrew Baldwin. And that's the document that was released today. You know, it makes you wonder what their intentions are, what they would like to prove while they're here. Is it the fact that they believe that one man could not have done this on its own? It'll be interesting if Richard Allen is allowed to go, because the jury would see his ability one way or the other to go across these terrains, etc., and see him at the actual murder scene. I'm not sure that that would fare well for their client. But at any rate, like to know what you think their idea or their thoughts are on this and what they are trying to create in the jury's minds. And so here are some of the things that I think that they could possibly point out. Obviously, crossing the bridge onto the old part. I don't know how that will work. It's structurally sound, but the slats that you walk on are not, so they could possibly put boards over those. I just don't think that the court would allow people to cross that. And furthermore, does that change what they're looking for in a jury? Because I would think that they would have to pick jurors who were physically able to go through this, terrain and across the bridge, because this is pretty rough terrain. I've been there twice, and it's not for the weak of heart. Trust me on that. Would they also be able to show the pictures of where the girls' clothes were found? Is this a way to bring in Ron Logan's name with his property being shown and how close that is? And obviously they'll be able to show which tree the F or upside down L was on. And does that open the door for some kind of way to bring in runes? Because I don't believe that runes were talked about. I think they can't mention the names of the specific people that have been accused, and they can't mention Odin's, but I don't think the word runes was left out. And so is that a way to bring in this information or theory? We'll have to wait and see. Also, will they talk about the fact that you indeed can see fish, aquatic life, etc., in that creek while standing on the bridge. This is a picture that I took. I've circled the turtle that was down there. I also saw a snake coming through the water while I was there, and that was in the early spring. So I'd like to have your thoughts on what you view that the defense is probably trying to do with this, and I look forward to reading them. We'll see you next time on Deb's True Crime Notebook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications. Share this video with your friends.